Hey guys, thanks for checking out the Bucked Up Podcast. If you wouldn't mind just hitting the subscribe button, like, sharing the video, we have new episodes coming out every Monday and Thursday. Enjoy. Hey guys, before we get started, I just want to say that this episode is sponsored by North Carolina underground hip hop titans E the Mad Assassin and Seven to Panther. They recently joined forces with Polish producer Slide Beats to present their newest album, Carter and Newton The Field Report, with a bonus track produced by Drug Beats. This album is drawing inspiration from the 97 classic debut, The War Report by Capone and Noriega. The West Coast transplants combine their respective aliases, Seven as Young Bunchy Carter and E as Graham Newton, to form their version of CNN to take the war report into the field. Carter and Newton, The Field Report, is currently available wherever you listen to music on all streaming platforms. Welcome to the episode.
It was at this moment that he knew.
He bucked up.
Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Now you have fucked up.
That's like, if you're looking for something, you're not going to find it because you're just going to settle on whatever the first thing is.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
that, you were saying that we don't have to give details on it, but you were saying that you were making a song last night in the studio and it just kind of came together. And then you're like, you sent it to some people and they were like, shit, this is it.
Yeah.
And it's like you weren't planning to make that song last night. Like you were probably just in the studio chilling. Like
we wasn't trying to make that shit. It was like even the one that we put our man's Trill on, like with the Russian shit.
Shout out Trill.
Like that shit was sporadic. That shit came from nowhere. Let me see that lighter. That shit came from nowhere. Even how we, thought about throwing that in there. It's like I wrote the verse, but I ain't had that in. I ain't really think I was gonna use Trill on a track like that. That's what I mean by sometimes the shit that ain't planned, it go better than the shit that be planned.
So you're from New Orleans, and you're also a Phil. We're in shout out me fucks. We're at his place. Like you probably didn't plan on being a part of all this shit.
No,
Like
I ain't playing this shit. I ain't playing none of this shit. This shit, like I say, this shit like sporadic is popped up out the blue. Like I feel like you ever feel like sometimes you be working, you know what you're working towards, but you really don't know what you're working towards. It's like you know what you want out this shit, but it's like you kind of be in a blur of like, okay, what's the next step of this step or that step? You ain't really got it stepped out, but every day you doing something towards making the shit you want to happen.
yeah.
It's kind of like you ain't got a game plan, but you got a game plan. It's like, that's the only way I can explain it. It's
Nah,
like,
and that's why, not to get on some like spiritual shit right up on the beginning, but like for real, that's why I like believe that like God or whatever the universe or whatever power, your higher, your best being has like a calling for you.
yeah, bro.
And like as soon as I started listening to what that call, like as you said, like as soon as I started working towards the thing that I didn't know I was working towards, then it started happening.
Facts, bro. It's like that shit aligned itself. I feel like you doing it at the same time, but it just happened in its own time. You can't really rush that shit. You know what I'm saying?
When did you start your path that you're on? Like the path of the professional is like what I like to call it.
You talking about like on some way elementary shit, like when it first started, or like I started
No, like
taking
when you
it,
started taking it seriously, when you were like, this is it, this is what I'm gonna.
probably taking it serious. Damn, dog. Like I've been doing this shit so long. Cause I've been wanting to rap since I heard Tupac. So it's like ever since that, I got videos of I got some old school archives of me rapping that nigga shit as a youngin'. So it's like I know that nigga shit word for word, every song. And it's like I feel like ever since that I wanted to rap. I started really putting it on the paper at like 13. I actually started putting it on paper. writing shit. I think that's when I took it serious, probably like 13.
Really want this?
Had to
Did
do
you stick with like 13's young? And like when I was going through your music, you have so many albums on like streaming and shit. And then you were talking about albums that you have that are just on your website or Bandcamp that you're not releasing. Like you have been working, but like, did you stay consistent the whole time? Like from 13, was it?
Mm,
Was there a time that you took off?
I feel like I stayed consistent, yeah. From 13, I just kept making music because I liked the shit that I was making personally. I ain't really give a fuck about who really liked that shit. It's kind of like we said, you don't really plan it. Like you want to blow in this shit and you want to do it, but it's like at the same time, I was keeping shit to myself. Like I never really went around saying, "Hey, I'm a rapper."
So your style is unique, but it's also uh, to the times that we're in now, like with Lord Mob and with all the things that are getting popular now.
Transpire.
Were you keeping it like, I'm gonna wait for this music to take off? I'm gonna wait for like,
You saying like, have I been making shit like this, like, and like kept it tucked till
yeah.
this sound like emerged? Like, I don't know. No. I think I don't know. I just make what I make. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think my style changed as I started doing shit. And it now it's I think I changed with the times, kind of. You feel me? So that's why the shit that we making right now with this Law Mob shit and everything is perfect for right now. Cause it's like we changing with the season with this shit. It's like evolution, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We evolving as the time go, as the climates change and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Well, then how did you link up with Lord Mob? When did that happen?
Probably like when I linked with Doe, probably like after 2 years after I linked with Doe and I met Flea. Like I linked with Flea. So it's probably I've been fucking with the mob for like 2 years, probably a year and a half, 2 years for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Where'd you meet Flea?
It's crazy because I never met Flea in person yet.
Still?
I never met Flea in person yet.
Damn.
I never met Flea in person. That's crazy.
That is
But the
crazy.
niggas show so much love. It's like he right there. You know what I'm saying? It's like I feel like I seen the nigga before.
Yeah.
Nigga, real nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you guys, you don't even have to really meet. So, like how I met fucking me fucks, or
His presence.
true, I met you in person, but how I like you meet these people kind of talking through line, whether it be through Zoom or FaceTime. It's like you'll meet in person when it's time. Like
yeah.
the Flea shit. I met Flea when he was on Conway's first tour, second tour. He had just gotten out, and it was like he had just had a project out. And I remember Conway talking to him, and Con was saying how like Flea was working hard since the second he got out. He was working harder than anyone, and that was what was going to take him off. And this was before any of that shit.
That was month after month. Nigga dropped 12
And then
tapes.
that was probably 2017, I think that. And then you look at 2021, you look at Lord Mob, you look at what Flea put out. It is that like the hard work and the consistency overall.
Yeah, the consistency is crazy. That nigga worked with 38 in them.
Fucking Havoc.
That nigga worked with
DJ Muggs.
Yeah, he
That
worked with DJ
Ram
Muggs. He did a whole tape with him. Then he just jumped in the, you know, him and Rock just went crazy. So it's
Beyond
like
Delgado.
the nigga going crazy, and he been doing that for a while. Cause I was a fan of the shit he was doing with Ito. in the midst of him doing his own shit. So it's like, you gotta give it to him. I see what Conway was saying. Like,
But you stay consistent. That's what I was saying is like going back, looking through all your projects. Like you have, and they're all fucking really good. Like even one of your, I look back, I thought it was your first. It was your third one, the one with your brother.
Oh yeah, you talking about Cartel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's fire, and that's just a whole different style.
That's a whole different. That's some trap shit right there. That's like, that's some shit. We got Larry June on that, so you know what type of vibe that shit is.
How did you link with Larry? Because Larry June, I've been a fan of for like since he was on that Trap Larry shit.
Hey, that's how we found out, dog. It's a crazy story with that shit. Me and my nigga Streets and my partner Tut, we went to Cali to go handle some shit, and we out there. And this dude, you remember when Cali you needed like the motherfucking the card to go to the dispensary and shit.
Yeah.
Some type of weed card, medical card or something. But like he had the medical card. So the nigga, we'll meet up with the nigga, he'll go in there and get us what we need. Boom. So like the dude on our way there, he like, man, put Larry June on. We like, who the fuck is Larry June? Like, this nigga jumping out our car trying to turn shit on. We put the shit on. And the shit was really nice. It was that socket to me.
Dude, that's
shit.
So
that's what put me on. I'm like, man,
that's
this
early Larry June too.
No, he got a song on that bitch. It's like, how that bitch go? I think I need to get another bitch or some shit like that. We ride around. I'm like, man, this bitch cold. We some real niggas, bro. If the shit fire, we gonna take it and listen to it. You know what I'm saying?
If you're talking, like, it doesn't matter what it is. For real,
Facts,
it doesn't matter. I love the Detroit shit. We were talking about that the other day. It's fucking Detroit, what they're doing out there. It's like, if you're cold, it doesn't matter. Like,
the shit sound good and you spitting, nigga, that shit fire. If that shit garbage, that shit garbage. You know what I'm saying?
well, all right. So like you heard the Larry June. How do you then get him on a track?
So my nigga Streets, he reached out to Larry. And like he reached out to Larry. I think Larry did it for like can't remember. This is when he was like just coming up. I think he did this shit for like 15 or something, or two bands, 25 or something. So we went half on it, boom. And like my partner, I think he thought Larry was about to run off. I know he'll remember this shit, dog. Like, that's why he thought he didn't think he was gonna run off, but he just like, you know how when you send a nigga that much money, you like, man, this nigga had to answer your phone. So Larry answered the phone. He had two bitches in the bed. And the first thing he say when he answered the phone, he said, yeah, you thought I was gonna run off for you. I said, nigga funny. I said, nigga funny.
Two
son.
bitches in the bed.
That nigga had two bitches in the bed, son. Nigga said, how you thought I was
Drinking
gonna run off for you?
smoothies, living the life, bro.
Man, he sent that shit back like 2 days later, I think. He sent that shit back 2 days later. Real talk.
And look, that shit, it does show that another person who was just consistent for so long, just putting out shit. It was what you were saying before. If you make your art for yourself, if you're not doing it for other people, then that's when the real shit comes.
Yeah.
Because it's like people can tell, people can feel the energy if you're doing it for them or if you're doing it for you.
Facts. They could feel that shit. You could feel that shit, bro.
And Larry was doing that shit. I mean, he was a reason, like, I started riding my bike, trying to be healthy.
Dog, for real, huh?
Real.
That nigga was a good influence, huh?
It's like Wiz. Wiz got me stop smoking blunts, just going to straight weed. Like
them niggas, Larry June for the kids. He for everybody. So you can play that nigga shit. That nigga got us eat healthy and shit. That's crazy, bro.
I'm so happy you just smoke weed. There's not many people everyone smokes blunts. Everyone smokes blunts.
I started off on Keep Movings and Phillies and fucking, man, these niggas now don't know, man. Yeah, you know, I, I know most people. If you're a smoker, you remember when we used to take filters out of blunts. Oh, you remember that shit? Like it'll come with a filter in it. You have to take the filter out and glue it back together, and then you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Cutting up the fronto or
oh
fucking.
my god, this shit. I never really was a Fonto. Like I never really smoked out of Fonto. In the city, we ain't really got Fonto.
How about backwoods?
Yeah, niggas smoke backwoods now. That's the new thing right now.
That shit doesn't want you. You don't want to smoke anything else when you can go buy Trill. He was walking like a mouse. Like we're gonna just run after him with our shoe.
Boy, like, hold on, like we're at a presidential conference or something. Like, the fuck?
You're new out. So the first time we met, the last time you were here, I got to hear some of your music, and then I got to hear some of it last time. And this new album, the one you're doing with me, fucks, is more like I don't want to describe it. How would you describe it?
I would say we in all different types of bags. That's what I would say. We in all different type of bags. Like we jumping out of this bag, we going into that bag. It's like we taking shit out of this bag, leaving it in that bag, and switching it up. It's like we just going crazy. Like, and it's like each song is like different vibes. Like we got some shit where it just sound like dirty, grimy. Then we got some shit that sound polished. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some real introspective shit too, like personal shit on there.
Personal shit. And we got some shit where we playing around, you know. We got some slick talk on there. It's a lot. It's a good album. This shit is gonna be nice. For real. This shit gonna be nice.
Have you worked with one producer in studio for a whole album before?
No, this is my first time. I usually produce my own shit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, like every album that I ever dropped prior to this shit that I'm working with me fucks was my production.
For real? Salute on that, bro. I didn't even know that shit. For real, that's fucking for the consistency and the amount of work that you put out for you to do that shit. For real. Damn.
I don't be wanting, like, I don't really put that shit on on Front Street because I don't really want to take the attention off the lyrics. I feel like it give niggas more reason to just, make an excuse. Like, oh, that nigga make his beats too. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why he could pick his vibe out, however nigga feel. Like, cause nigga, I started rapping before I started making beats. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing I did. So it's like, I never really put it on Front Street, bro. I be really want to just breeze by and just kill niggas on the lyrics. Like,
what made you start producing then if you didn't start with that?
I used to play instruments when I was a kid, like trumpet, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And like, I just always had love for sound, bro. Like I just wanted to make my own sound. Like literally, I took that shit serious. Like from chromatic scales, from minor scales, and all this like different shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just wanted to experiment. And I found the lane like to experiment in.
I feel like that's lost. Like the history of music, like you playing instruments growing up gives you such a different background from really anybody else.
Facts, bro. Facts. It's like you could read music and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like you could you got a built-in like database in your mind of like notes and shit. You know, some niggas never played music in their life and they got that. It's just
Do you still play anything? Like,
yeah, I still play piano and shit because piano got every instrument on it to me. So it's like, I play piano, I play everything, but I still play trumpet a little bit, play guitar a little bit.
You ever do any of that on a track, like trumpet?
On my old shit, some of my old shit, but like the new shit, nah. I ain't playing no instruments on my except the piano. Like for cards and shit.
What made you give up the reins to Me Fucks for the new album?
Man, I just
Because how many albums do you have out?
I got about like, damn, I can't
Like
shit.
over 20, probably.
I got at least 15, some shit like that. I got some that's on my website, strictly on my website, and I got some that's on streaming platform. And I got one album that's on SoundCloud. So it's like I got some albums. I got about 15.
And you
16.
produced all those.
I produce all this shit.
So what made you give up the reins to this one?
I just feel like fuck it was I wanted to work with somebody, you know what I'm saying? And Me Fucks got introduced to me at the right time when I was in that mode, you know what I'm saying? Because prior to this, I had worked with Rod Smooth, but I produced beats on it and I did other people beats in the industry. But like I just wanted to step out my comfort zone and work with somebody, man. That's what I really wanted to do.
And y'all match really well.
Yeah, this shit, and Me Fucks got a lot of different flavors. So it's like, I think that's why I enjoyed working with Me Fucks the most, because like he could switch it up. One day I come in there and he got some trap shit. One day he got some, some hardcore hip hop shit. And I appreciate that.
Yeah, it don't matter how hard it is, he'll sleep right through it.
Yes. And then wake up like 3 in the morning trying to work and shit. Like, what the fuck? Nah, bro. That nigga sleep literally in the boot, bro.
You like New Orleans rap?
New Orleans rap?
Like, are you a Wayne fan?
I'm a big Wayne fan.
All right, that's right. Wayne and West are my two favorites.
Wayne and which West? Kanye West or West Side Gun?
West Side Gun.
Okay, so Wayne and West, that's fire. That's fire, because Wayne is a GOAT, definitely. Like that nigga, bro.
I can recite every word to his, like a lot of his albums.
Bro, 600, like when he made that tape of 10,000 bars. You ever heard that?
Yeah.
Man, that's when he was like, and the squad in my city, the shit he did with the squad is like legendary to niggas who be spitting. So it's like,
and that's early shit.
That's early shit when he was like 16 years old and shit. Like, and this nigga was spitting, bro. Like, man, Wayne is the GOAT, bro.
You have a favorite album?
From Wayne?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta go with the classics. You gotta go with like Carter 1 and 2 and shit. No, it's like, I feel like after that, damn, dog. I ain't gonna lie, dog. Wayne is that shit so hard to choose with him. He got so much music.
Carter 4 is mine, and people hate me for saying it.
Carter 4.
That album was so...
What, that's with Mega Man and shit?
Yeah, I love that album.
No.
Dedication 3 all day. The mixtape.
Okay,
Ani said Dedication 3 is her favorite. My producer just
I
tried.
love the mixtape. Dedication 3. That's the one that has whatever you like on it.
Carter 4, fuck you.
No, son, no. I'm gonna tell you some shit that gonna make you change your mind.
Abortion, fucking that song with Jadakiss and Drake, so good. There's so many good tracks on that.
Dog, no. I'm talking about the Heat Makers tape he did.
Oh yeah, all that shit's good. But you also, all right, I have to count, because that album was influential at a period of my life.
Which one?
The Carter 4.
Yeah.
So
that came after all the shit that I'm talking about.
But I love like 2. I love all his. I mean, I love fucking early shit like fucking
2, dog.
500 Degrees or whatever.
No, I don't really, that's some shit. I don't really listen to that. But like the 2 and 1, man, that's classic as it get. Number 1, that bitch is classic. Number 2, that bitch is even more classic. Number 3 is classic. I feel like it's critically acclaimed classic because Wayne was hot as shit when 3 came out.
Yeah.
When Carter 3 came out, Wayne sold that million. He was just hot from the numbers. The flows was there too. He had a million, all that shit, remember? But like, when I'm talking about like I feel like Carter 2 and Carter 1, that shit was crazy.
You listen to his new shit, like Funeral, his newest album.
Oh, that bitch, that tape nice, dog.
That is nice.
This is nice. He's spitting. He's spitting like crazy, bro. On that motherfucker.
He's spitting like.
Me personally, I don't like the beats he picked now. That's my opinion. Like I don't like the type of shit he be picking, like in the choruses he be choosing and shit. But the bars never left. That nigga still rap cold as he used to, bro.
So when you were growing up, was he popular yet? Because he was young when he got popular.
Man, when I was growing up, I was born in 93. So like Wayne was going to like, you know, I'm from the same hood his like kind of like father from, which is the Goose. So like it's like, you know, he said in his songs, his daddy rabbit and shit, but he used to run back there. But like I'm younger though. So it's like Wayne like ahead of me. He grew up with my sisters and shit. So like I like, what would I say? Wayne went to Abe and shit. So yeah, that part was influential like a motherfucker, dog. Like dude really from the hood, that made a nigga feel like they could get out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real talk.
Was there anyone else from the city that you look up to?
Soldier Slim. You got Wayne. What's that from the city I look up to? My nigga Show, dog. Show, dog. That nigga cold, bro. It's this dude, like, he used to be signed to Manny Fresh. And he was signed to Rock Nation at one point in time. And I fuck with Show. You know what I'm saying? He spitter, bro. You gotta listen to him. Like, I'm gonna put you on, but like,
yeah,
him, I say him, Wayne. This dude named Kid. You know who Kid is?
Yeah, I do know Kid.
Kid is crazy. And that's probably it.
That was that like early Young Money shit.
Yeah. That's probably the most influential niggas out there. You know.
But you said Tupac was your.
Yeah, Tupac, bro. I don't know, bro. I listened to Tupac, bro. I used to steal Tupac shit and go rap it at school. Real talk, like the one that around the corner. I was raised in the city. Ever since I was a little itty bitty drinking liquor out my mama's titty, dog, all that shit, dog. I used to rap that shit like it was mine for real, bro. Niggas used to be like, man, that boy spitting. They just don't know that's Pac. I know every lyric to that nigga shit, bro.
Did you ever try, like, I feel like you do have different styles because you were influenced by different things, but did you ever feel like you had one area that you related to most musically?
You said one area that I related to, like far as like what area I feel like I actually like the most, like far as trap and hip-hop and fuck, I would say, bro, I'm a hip-hop fan, bro. Like I'm a hip-hop fan, bro. Like I started off with the bars. I used to listen to Lupe and Kanye when Kanye was like the old Kanye and like fucking Reasonable Doubt.
Everyone who hears that chime, that's just Trill smoking a cigarette outside, walking in front of the door.
So every time it ring, that's another cigarette.
That's another cigarette.
He'll pack in right there. For real, bro.
So I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just know people were hearing that shit.
That shit.
Oh, that shit's hilarious. Did you ever, had you ever come to Mass before this? Because we're in Massachusetts right now. We're in Boston.
I came to Massachusetts when I first recorded the album. I recorded like 6 songs. Like I recorded like 6, 7 songs in like 3 nights. And like that's my first time out here. So like I'm back, baby.
What made you decide that like Lord Mobb was it?
It kind of just came together, though. Like I said, it wasn't planned. It wasn't like I was like, like kind of like I ain't really know about it till I got it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I never met my mans yet, but it's like everything just so cohesive and it went perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think the music brought this together for sure. The music.
Hey guys, before we get back into the episode, I want to say that this one is also sponsored by 607 Sound, based out of Elmira, New York. They're a local underground upstate music platform. They're actually executive producing an album called Integrated Affinity Volume 1, featuring artists from the 607 like Blicka Don, Anthony Cannon, MBK Ritchie, and more, as well as artists you've seen on Bucked Up like Jay Skis and Deuce Ellis, as well as a host of others that could be soon like Tony Boy, Gaines, Chill Ali, Brother Tom SOS, Camouflage Monk, and Origino. Keep up with 607 Sound through their website, 607sound.com, and socials, and stay tuned for that album release coming soon. Let's get back into it. Like, did you... So you met Doe first. That's how you got introduced.
Yeah, I met Dope first. I met Dope first, and then
How'd you link up with him?
that's a blur, dog. Like that's a blur. I feel like through my nigga streets, and like throughout like doing my thing. When I do my thing, on the other side of shit.
Yeah.
So like outside of that, we started linking up, and through my people, Hemp. I think Hemp really played the music for him, and then he started linking with my nigga Streets. Free him right now. He in a he in a jam, but like he started linking with him.
Salute.
And then it just transpired from there. Those just kind of like played the big bro role in that shit, and like just kind of moved the shit around, like how you know what I'm saying? Like, man, he believed in the shit, so he just kind of like was like, yo, listen to this, and niggas was just gravitating to it. Like,
I feel like as like an artist, as someone who wants to put out creatively as their profession, you're like so extra critical on yourself that you need like that one extra person to believe in you. Like you need that one person to be like, nah, I get what you're doing too. Cause like, at least for me, like I'm so hard on my I believe in my shit, but I'm also my harshest critic.
oh yeah, I'm a critical, man. Man, I'm tedious. A lot of shit gotta be done a certain way, bro. I'm critical with that shit.
Can you go back and listen to your old shit?
Yeah, I could go back and listen to the shit. Like, how old though? Like when I go back to like when I was like 16 and 17, I can't. But far as my shit, when I started taking it serious, I could go back. No, I could go back to it.
I hate listening to my old shit.
Me too. You talking about like just listening to yourself?
Yeah.
I can't listen to myself. Nah, I don't like listening to myself. But like if I stumbled across it, like looking through my computer, some shit, I listen to it, just check it out. But I don't listen to myself. Something about that shit, man.
But the like, and I feel like this isn't a good thing to push, but it's true. It's like me not liking my own shit pushes me to get better. Like if I loved my shit, there would be no point in getting better. You know, like if I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, this is it. Like then I would be, that's the pinnacle. Like,
yes, I feel like I know what you're talking about, bro. I feel like I'm never where I'll never be where I actually want to be with this shit.
But that's what gets you to a better point.
Yes, and I'm striving to get there. Every time I make a song, I'll be like, oh, this shit hot. And then I'll make another song and I'll hear a bar that I said on there. I'll be like, man, this shit is crazy. I thought the shit that I did yesterday was nice. But it's that let me know, like, man, we got to keep pushing this shit out.
Like, you know, people who like peaked in like, whether it be high school or like in their early 20s, like that was the best time of their life. And now they're on like a downward spiral. Like they always talk about those days instead of pushing to make like tomorrow the best day of
Yeah,
their
yeah,
life
yeah.
or
You
the
talking
day
about
after that. Like,
reminiscing and shit, motherfucker.
yeah, like I never want to like live in the past. I want to be fucking. I want every year to be the best year because I'm trying to always push for. Like I'm never want to be like, damn, remember the good old times. Like, nah, I want to create the new
Yeah,
shit
like
now.
niggas be has-beens, like niggas
For
used to have
real.
it, and you don't want to like reminisce on it. Yeah, I do what you said. Like,
You know what I mean?
that's why
Like,
you don't really like listen. That's a sign for a reason why you don't really like listen to your old shit.
nah, that's of a past time. That's why I love this podcast because I release 2 episodes a week and I don't miss a week. And
Dude,
I keep doing it because you can never catch up. No one is going to be able to listen to every episode I've ever done. I'm never going to be able to.
do you go back to them and listen to them?
Not after I promote them. Like after I listen to it once to cut clips and shit, and I have to get super baked and I have to listen to it on 2 times speed to get over it faster.
Yeah,
But after that, nah, because it's just like this is like a journal for me. Like I don't like when people like family members listen to this shit because like it's like who was I in that moment right there?
facts.
Like this is kind of an interview, but also it's just us talking,
Politicking and
chilling, which
we were
some people,
smoking before
yeah,
the camera came on, so I was like, yeah,
that's the best part because like I feel like real knowledge comes out of that instead of me preparing a bunch of shit, getting all like we set up a bunch of lights, we have to sit across from each other, like a bunch of cameramen are walking around like
Fuck
filming
no.
that shit. I like having a webcam, you and I just chilling. Like I like the low quality, just as low pressure as possible.
Yes, that's true. It's like it's chill, bro. It's crazy because they got a band. I don't know if it's a band or it's one fucking dude, but his name Ariel Pink. You ever heard of him?
Yeah, and the haunted ghosts.
Oh yeah, but
he's
you pay attention to his sound.
yeah.
He keep it at like even his mixing is like bare, like it's like garage music. It's like garage band sound and shit, and he do that on purpose. I know he got money. I see them fucking streams on Spotify and shit. I know you could get some more new equipment, nigga, but I know why you doing it because he catering to a certain sound. It's like he keeping it bare for a reason. And I say that to say when you talking about like how you straight through the webcam and it's like, fuck it, like I'm gonna keep this shit raw. That's an aesthetic that you adding with your brand. Like niggas come here to see that. Like, you know, I don't want to see no fancy shit. I want to see him and the nigga he interviewing on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because like I've had people be like, oh, should I prepare a freestyle? It's like, nah, I don't want you to
bro.
fucking like.
Nah, nigga, this ain't Rap City, nigga.
This is not a
ain't
rap podcast.
City.
This isn't bars on I-95. Like, I just want to talk. And you saying Ariel Pink is probably the least expected musician for you to say. Do you love like? I don't listen to a ton of that shit. I love Kurt Vile. I fucking have his t-shirt on right now.
Oh shit, Kurt Vile, that nigga. Hey,
I got his t-shirt on right now.
Hey, he that nigga though. He got a song. He got a song named On Tour.
Yeah.
Man, that bitch hard. I said, man, this nigga be moving. He got another one named Viceroy. You ever heard of that one?
Nah, I haven't heard that.
Viceroy, man, that bitch nice, but I fuck with Kurt Vile.
And he has like a style where it's almost like he's rapping. There's like a weird thing where he sings different than anyone else.
His pitch is fire. Like, that nigga always do that shit. I'm like, yeah. Kurt Vile.
You never done mushrooms before, but if Kurt Vile comes to New York, you and I are doing mushrooms. Man, I'm taking you to see
Hey, let's do this shit. You know,
I'll take you on some the whitest shit you can do. Mushrooms at a Kurt Vile concert, bro.
Y'all try to get me last time, bro. I ain't ready, bro. You know, I'm from the trenches, bro. I ain't never fuck with that. I never fuck with the shrooms. Like
I would feel like with your 2 tattoos that I saw, I would feel like you'd be into that because it's more of like a
shrooms.
spiritual awakening.
I be seeing Money Man tweeting about shrooms and shit.
For real?
Yeah, he
Money
be on
Man,
it too.
I've loved Money Man from Black Circle, the original.
Oh yeah,
he's talking knowledge that people don't even understand.
that nigga got a farm and shit, bro.
For real. Yesterday for my 2 shows, I wore a Money Man shirt.
Yeah, Money Man, a nigga, bro.
I wore him. Yeah, that's so. Yeah, he's for real.
He be fucking with the shrooms though. He be fucking with shrooms.
Yeah, because he got off pills and shit. You're right. I did know this because he was like, I stopped popping perks and shit. I take shrooms and shit.
I ain't never fuck with the shroom, but I heard like I just don't want to take no bad trip and fuck my bars up. Cause if I get on shrooms and I don't rap the same after that, blame this nigga right here.
All right, you hear it here first.
If my bars don't come out right no more.
But if your bars become another level,
go to Super Saiyan.
All right, then that you heard it here. I gotta take the credit for
nigga,
that.
I give you 10% of the royalties. Facts, nigga.
You walk yourself into a bad trap there.
Nigga probably turn into Nas, start talking about like deepest shit ever.
I love silly rap, but like Y&J and shit, but I like Money Man. I love rappers that if you get past the first level, you're like Larry June, like rappers who are actually fucking UFO Thief, fucking your shit. Like,
yeah, it's like, yeah, I know what you're saying. Get past that level.
Because it has to be enjoyable. Music has to be enjoyable first, but then if you can dig deeper into that shit,
that's when the funk really come. You got to get past, like you said, that first level though. Like first you intrigued by the sound, and then you start like looking around. And you ever listen to shit and you like it's like you wouldn't hear certain instruments till you like really sit there. You be riding in your car, you be like, man, I didn't even know that shit was in the background.
Yeah.
You hear a baby crying or some shit in the background. What the fuck? You know, it'd be different. Like you gotta really like. That's how it is with lyrics, bro.
That's why I like Ab Soul is one of my favorites for that shit.
Man, we Ab Soul been at, bro.
2016 was the last. Do As Thou Wilt is one of my favorite albums ever.
That nigga tripping, bro. I don't know what's
You're gonna take shrooms and turn into him, bro.
Bro, hey, that nigga need to come back, bro. That nigga need to hear some of my shit so he could feel threatened or something.
Yes. That would be it.
Start rapping, boy. I don't be hearing that nigga no more, bro.
No, but his shit's. I went back and recently listened to all the Kendrick shit again because I never really liked Damn.
You ain't like Damn?
Now I do. I feel bad that I never liked it, but Good Kid, Mad City's still my favorite.
Cause see, Damn was like, I think he tapped into a new little him on Damn.
He did, and going back, I loved it. I don't like when albums get so big right when they come out. It's like I don't really need to be listening to this. Everyone else is.
Yeah. You gotta listen to it from you how you feel.
Like I'll listen to Donda in 6 months and I'll give my honest opinion on it.
Man, that shit, man, bro.
I like that shit.
I like it. I like all the theatrics behind it too.
But it's nothing new. Usually he comes with something new.
You heard that shit with Andre 3000?
Not yet. The diss, I haven't heard that shit.
You didn't hear that?
Not yet. Is that good?
It's a very good song.
All right. After we got off, I'll play that shit.
It's a very good song. That shit better than damn near everything. It's better than look. No exaggeration. It's better than everything that's on the album. Real shit. Real shit. Him and 3000 went crazy on that.
Well, 30 Hours is one of my favorite. All right. You want to hear a crazy take I have? Life of Pablo might be one of my favorite Kanye albums.
Oh, damn. Compared to Late Registration and all that?
Late Registration and Life of Pablo are my 2 favorites.
Late registration, Life of Pablo. Yeah, that's a perspective choice. Like, I guess now I feel like late registration because they got some shit on College Dropout that I like to put it in there, but I say late registration because overall it was just good.
I just like concept albums, and I think Life of Pablo is one of the best concept albums of all time.
Damn, Life of Pablo.
Because it's like, all right, like
what's the concept though?
Because if you listen to it, it's like, it's how it says choose one on the cover. It's like the two lines. It's his family, and it's the chick with the fat ass.
Yeah.
He's deciding, is he going to be Pablo Escobar or Pablo Picasso? And if you listen to the really hard songs, he's rapping about really personal shit. And you listen to the really personal songs, he's rapping about really ignorant shit. And he's deciding in that album if he's going to be Pablo Picasso or Pablo Escobar.
Get the fuck out of here. This is your thesis or this is real?
No, this is my thesis, but I've listened to that album so much that
because it makes sense. Like it's like, okay, because it do say choose one and shit on the front. Damn.
I got real high one night.
So wait, so you saying like all this was planned, even him going into this God shit. You basically saying he was choosing at that album he chose.
Yeah. If he was gonna be like Pablo Picasso, is he gonna be the artist, or is he gonna be the gangster rapper that he could have been? Because that was the album he was supposed to put out after, was that like Graphics 367, which was a trap album. And he never dropped that shit.
Damn.
And he went with Ye.
Yeah. Oh no, Ye came after the Life of Pablo.
Yeah. That's when he was doing all those 7-track albums.
Oh yeah. He did one with Nas and shit.
On Tiana Taylor.
Oh yeah, that Tiana Taylor was nasty.
Yeah.
That fucking intro beat. Where did you get that sample from?
Anyway, that's why I like the Life of Pablo.
I fuck with the Life of Pablo. I'm more of a Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Oh, all right.
And Late Registration.
Number 3. Dark Twisted Fantasy is number 3.
Dark Twisted Fantasy and Late Registration. You gotta put them motherfuckers in there.
Are you a Ross fan?
Hell yeah, I'm a Ross fan.
I love Rick Ross.
From his first album, Pots and Pans and shit, man. Crazy.
We're smoking on some of Rick Ross's weed.
Absolutely.
That tasted delicious.
What's the name of that shit?
The lemon pepper.
No, we had 2 of them from Collins. Yeah, Collins.
Yeah.
It's Coolins or Collins? I think it's Coolins. And they got the lemon pepper shit. That shit got a distinct taste, bro.
That was one of the best tastes. When we first smoked that shit, when he pulled up with all the flavors and we first smoked that shit.
That shit was delicious. That shit was delicious, like
for real. You like 2 Chainz?
2 Chainz.
Yeah.
Do I like 2 Chainz?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking right. 2 Chainz be spitting, man. On that big amount, he burnt Drake.
Yeah, he did.
Man, that nigga went in on Drake. Niggas be playing with 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz could rap.
He's one of the hardest. He's another one that I put in the category with Money Man and all of them, that once you get past that, like, first thing, he's really, like, saying something.
Yeah. You fuck with Bankroll Fresh?
Yeah.
Man.
You want to know what? I was just listening to Hot Shit yesterday.
Man. Bankroll Fresh, the GOAT.
He would have been, like...
That nigga is the GOAT, bro.
I was also just listening, walking and trying to take over your trap. That shit so
He had a style. He had a style that niggas ain't doing right now because he the only nigga that was able to do it.
And he would wear a little cape.
Oh,
he
my
had that
God,
little cape.
bro.
He was the only person who could be hard in a cape.
That nigga was fire, bro.
He was fire.
I fuck with him, dog.
Rest in peace, bro.
Yeah, R.I.P., dog.
I don't even like Juice WRLD that much, but I got to see him live, and I was happy I did.
Juice WRLD. I ain't never really dig into Juice WRLD shit that much. I know his freestyles more than like his actual music, man.
I saw Mac Miller before anything, and like it was at a cafeteria of a state college.
Mac Miller?
Yeah.
What state? What college? y'all was at?
Fitchburg State.
What he
Look at
was
those.
going here?
It was no, it was
He was
before Blue
performing?
Slide Park. He was just doing a show.
Wow, bro. You never know where that shit gonna take you, bro. Niggas be
Right.
doing that underground work and that shit pay off. Rest in peace, Mac Miller, man, because I fucked with Mac and you could tell he had love, genuine love for hip hop. You know?
And music. Like,
Yeah. He knew niggas like Doom and shit, Earl Sweatshirt and shit, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. Who's your dream? Like, do you have like maybe not a dream collab, because that's such a hard question, but like a dream show with, like, performing with?
Mm, mm, damn, dog. I would say Jay, but I want to say, how, I just pick one person.
You can pick a couple.
I want to pick three. I say Earl Sweatshirt, like Yeezy, like for doing shows and shit for sure. Yeezy,
Yeah.
and man, I don't know. Other one probably Jay. Them three.
I feel like you and Earl would fucking.
Oh man, me and Earl.
You
Yeah.
ever tap in with any of those, like Mike or Navy Blue or?
Yeah, I listen to their shit, but I never tapped in with them yet.
I feel like you would work real well with them.
Oh yeah, that'll be fire. Like
Mavi, all those.
Mavi, Mac, Hami, all them niggas.
Yeah, Mavi's open up for Jack Harlow on tour, which is a
For real?
big look.
For real?
It with Babyface Ray. It's Mavi, Babyface Ray, and Jack Harlow.
Mavi, Babyface Ray, and Jack Harlow.
3 killers.
Damn, but they blending. They
That's
blending shit,
every
huh?
sound. Yeah. Well, Jack Harlow fucking had ESTG and All Black open for him when I saw him.
Now ESTG, I feel like he could get any. Yeah, I feel like he could get Jack Harlow crowd. Yeah.
Yeah.
They should know
All
about him at least a little.
I love All Black out of LA. Out of Sacramento. Is he Sacramento?
All black or like six black? That's what you're talking about?
No, All Black. He's with like he's just out of that crowd, like Filthy Rich. All that shit.
I gotta check him out.
He's dope.
I gotta check him out.
I don't know. Have you ever done a show with like someone that do you play instruments on stage? Like, do you play the piano when you perform and shit?
I could do it. I'm about to start getting into that, like even more. Like, far as like as I go, I'm about to do more live shit. I'm about to do shit like when I'm making a beat on at that moment. Like I got a tape that I produced the beats, but it was damn near the whole session is just all in one.
Damn.
I did. The name of it is Having Strong Enemies. That's the name of it. It's on my website, whoiscyph.com. And it's like, I did that bit straight through, bro. All the beats hooked together. It sounds like it never ends. It sounds, the songs don't go to the next song. It just sounds like it go into each other. And it's just like.
For real, that's my favorite type of shit. The blending of.
And everything is 9 BP. It's 9 BPM. Like, it's like, I don't have a set BPM. I ain't tracked none of these tracks out. I basically played the MPC, chopped it up for 2 minutes, and then I rap over the 2 minutes that I chopped up. You feel me?
Yeah.
No metronome or no shit like that.
No, just go by feel.
Just go by the And like that shit was the first time I did that. That's why I won't do more shit like that.
That would be crazy, like on stage and shit doing
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Like I just go free off I go crazy on the MPC and loop it and then go right then and there. That's what I want to do and record the show.
Cold as
record the show. That's like some live Bob Marley shit, rap version though.
Crazy.
Man.
You know who I saw kind of do that? That again, someone you would work, Milo.
Or
Clam's Scallops Hotel or Rap Ferrara. He goes by a couple names.
I probably heard of Rap Ferrari.
But anyway, I love that. I love fucking I feel like performing is the lost art somewhat in rap. Like
it is.
I can tell when someone hasn't prepared at all. Like
yes,
I saw Hood Rich Pablo Juan come out and literally just drink from a bottle of codeine and while his music, and he counted 20,000 in cash on stage.
He ain't rap none of the music.
Didn't even hold up a microphone.
Oh my god, that's trap. Them niggas could do that.
It was hard. It's Hood Rich Pablo Juan.
It's Hood Rich Pablo Juan. Like free that nigga, man. That nigga cold, bro.
I enjoy that. Yeah.
But it is a loss.
What I mean. Right?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You don't gotta do all that when you know, like you a trap rapper. You just come out there, hey,
you just finish,
throw some money. You there for the walkthrough. Fuck all that other shit. Like, but that shit is a lost art, though.
But then you see someone like Rome Streets perform.
Rome Street, yeah, he go crazy. Or like Jadakiss, what he just did.
Oh shit, yeah.
Like Jadakiss brought that shit back. He let you know, like, they prepared. And look what happened to the motherfuckers who didn't prepare. You know, like they thought they could just come in there, bitch, and like.
But isn't that a good analogy for what rap is now? Like, there are like that can be popular and this can be popular, but when you face off, it's a little different.
It's just two different skill sets. Like you fucking with some niggas.
Like I just saw Lil Baby live, and I love Lil Baby. I saw Lil Durk and Lil Baby. That was great. And I'm about to go see Conway.
They good
and
live?
They're both, yeah, they are good live. But if you put them on a show together, they're gonna be trash. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Conway rapping his shit.
He crying on stage.
He crying on some DMX shit, huh?
Yeah.
Like real talk. I ain't never see I seen some shit on YouTube with Conway. That nigga put his soul in that shit.
Have you performed yet since shit opened back up?
Nah, I ain't performed in a minute.
Are you excited or are you nervous?
I'm excited because when I perform, I like performing new shit. I don't like really performing songs that I did before. You know what I'm saying? Or songs that I already got sitting. You know what I'm saying?
And do you think this album's gonna be like different?
This album different. It's different in sound. Like I said, it's the first time I worked with an outside producer besides myself, and it's like shit gonna be crazy. That shit sound crazy, bro.
Is this the first time you've had a label behind it too?
Well, you know, I got my own shit. Me and my man's OTB Triple M, you know, but I never really had like no label behind it, like a real like label set up. Like we trying to make this shit go like according to how you supposed to do it. So nah, this is my first time.
Do you have to learn all that shit, like how to market it, like do vinyls and like do a tour and figure out all that shit?
Man, like that's what you pay people for.
For real.
You pay niggas to get the tour straight. You pay niggas to do this and that. You know, it's all about knowing how to use that money to me, you know, because you could pay, you know, motherfucker to do anything for you right now.
And you're young too.
Yeah.
You were born 93?
93,
I was born 97. So like I'm kind of figuring the shit out. And I don't have like a bankroll to back what I'm doing. So I kind of have to do it all independently. Yeah. And I'm figuring that shit out. So I guess it's good when you have a team that like can back your shit.
Facts. Like,
but also you're a hard worker.
Yeah, I always got some money. I always stay with some money. Like, you know, like I had money before anything. So it's like, cause my daddy a hustler, my mom a hustler.
Comedians aren't known for being good with money.
Y'all be fucking y'all money up.
I fucking bought a brand new Subaru Forester and I got nothing now.
Oh my god, bro!
I had a Jeep Wrangler with over 200,000 miles on that shit. Though.
Hey, you're gonna be the first. You're gonna be the first rich motherfucking comedian from the start. Then we about to get rich, nigga, in the next 2 weeks.
For real.
Like Mitch say, man, more like 10 days, man. We about to get rich, nigga. For real, bro.
Man, thank you for coming on, bro. I'm happy we finally got to do this.
Yeah, me too, bro. We was overdue, dog. Last time you and Stars was fucking.
Yo, that was
Oh my god, y'all was on
hilarious.
fucking shrooms. We're like, we gonna do it another time. Let's just do it another time. Fuck it.
That was one of the funniest experiences. I'm excited for you. Did you hear that diss track Me Fucks made to me?
Oh my god, this man went in on you, bro.
He was like, they wouldn't care when he found out he was dead.
Me fucks. That nigga came on the. And it sounded like a donation when they need donations on a
He's
commercial.
like, this is for all the kids that have been molested.
Oh my god, son.
Yo, we're gonna actually put that on this episode.
Hey, that shit should
put
close
that
it
up.
out.
Yeah,
You
we'll
should
put
close
that
it out
shit,
with that.
but
Son.
Stars is gonna direct a video for that shit, bro.
I don't think Stars heard it yet. Huh?
Yeah, he did. He did. He took his shirt off and started dancing, bro.
Oh my god.
Titties flapping in the wind, bro.
You and Stars need to do some shit together. Don't Stars take that shit?
Yeah, we were gonna do something that him and I do a Freaky Friday switch, like a sketch where we switch bodies, and I have to live an old day of a life of him.
Oh,
and he lives
freaking Fridays.
a day
Man.
of me.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of niggas calling you nigga. They gonna be wondering why you ain't saying it no more. What the fuck? That's gonna be a funny ass. I want to see that. Y'all niggas need to do that ASAP.
Bro. I thought Stars a hilarious ass dude. But when do you want to promote your shit? When's the album dropping?
Man,
Soon.
Shit. If you know, you know, nigga. If you know, you know.
Oh wait,
I'm
before
fucking
we
with you
ask,
too.
I have one more question. What's the whole who is Cyph? The JMX have JNX?
Okay, like the breakdown between the names and shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Jameel
Cyph is my
X.
Cyph is my street name. Niggas who know me in the New Orleans and shit, they call me that. And you know, bitches, you know, I fucked with. They call me Cyph, but like J and Jameel Naeem Max, that's short. You know, that's JNX. You know, JNX short for Jameel Naeem Max. And like, who is Cyph? That's the website. You know what I'm saying? I just like to intertwine, you know, the old me with the new me. Show these niggas ain't nothing changed. You know what I'm saying? Still getting money, still doing the same shit I've been doing. Feel me?
Yeah. Who is Cyph?
Whoiscyph.com. That's where all the tapes and shit at. I got tapes on there that ain't never drop on streaming sites. So like if niggas a fan of me, you need to go listen to that. You know what I'm saying?
You said you had showed Rome Streets on there.
Yeah, I got Rome Streets on one of them. I got my nigga Roddy, Good Sense on there. That's my brother. I got him on one of them. And I got TF on there. So it's like them tapes, man. That's my heart and soul in them babies. That's why I ain't put them out just anywhere. You gotta really fuck with me to get that. You know what I'm saying?
For real. Thank you, bro. Thank you for coming on.
No problem, dog. I appreciate you, my man. Real talk. Real talk, bro.
Peace out, everyone.